Thank you, Mr. Bachchan. I now request Mr. Akshaye Khanna to join us to do the honor of unveiling the second visual. Thank you, Mr. Khanna. We now request Mr. Sanjay Dutt to come up on stage and do the honors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my very proud privilege to present to you an audio-visual of the promotion of this film. Thank you.
We would like to request Mr. Bachchan, Mr. Khanna and Mr. Dutt to unveil the hoarding. Mr. Bachchan, we would like you to say a few words to grace this occasion.
Ladies and gentlemen, I feel very honored and privileged to be a part of this wonderful unit. Some of you may know that VR Pictures and Vinod Bhai have had a very old and very firm association with me in the past. I did Nastik with him and he was quietly responsible for a lot of other films that I worked. I called my son, Abhishek, who was a little toddler at that time, and I introduced him to Vinod Bhai and said, Vinod Bhai, you know, the way things are going, if things really go bad, I'd like you to meet my son because he's going to be completing this film. And he then almost had a heart attack and actually took it quite seriously. It's really ironic that 20, 30 years later, I happen to be working with his son. And what a great pleasure that's been, working with Gaurang in the film Akshaye. And such a wonderful young fellow, put all his might into the production and the making of the film. And I'm sure that if nothing else, you'll agree that the film was quite remarkable in many ways. I'm working with Lehren for the first time. I've seen his work. I'm very excited. He seems a very responsible, articulate young man, and I look forward to the time when he will direct me. Sanjay Dutt has been, I don't know what to say, an old friend, a close associate, a family member. I've had the pleasure of working with him in 2 films. And this is going to be the 3rd one, and I'm sure we're going to enjoy it as much as we did the other 2. Akshaye is another story. He used to be a little toddler who came along with his father, Mr. Vinod Khanna, my friend and my colleague. And I used to see him on the sets of Amar Akbar Anthony, wearing short pants and a t-shirt. And it's wonderful to be working with one of the finest acting talents, I believe, that this industry has. A great honor for me, great honor for all of us to be together in this wonderful project. I wish Mr. Vinod Doshi, Gaurang, Milan, and all my colleagues all the very best for this venture. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Khanna, a few words.
Amrita, thank you very much for those kind words. I am also similarly extremely excited to be here at the launch of what I think is going to be a wonderful film. My congratulations to both Milan and Gaurang and Sridhar for a wonderful script and a great beginning to what I believe will be a very great film. It's an extremely humbling experience for me to actually be working with, most importantly, Amitji and Dutt. I think, did I say something wrong? I think because of the, simply because of the long association that they have had with my father over so many decades. Amitji, of course, has worked in so many wonderful films with him, has been a long-time colleague, co-star, friend, and of course, Dutt Sahab, whose father actually introduced my father to the business of films and has also worked with him in several projects. It's a great honor for me, and I hope that I will be able to live up to it. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Dutt.
Good evening. I think Akshay was talking about my dad. That's up. It's an honor to work with Akshay. I've never worked with him. It's going to be a pleasure. We're brothers, and I want to thank Gaurang and Vinodji and Bunty for letting me do the third one with my god, Amitji. Thank you.
Thank you.
ये आपके करियर की दूसरी दीवार है, इसके बारे में आप हमें क्या बताना चाहेंगे?
फिलहाल तो मैं आपको कुछ नहीं बता सकता हूँ, क्योंकि केवल इतना कह सकता हूँ कि ये एक फैक्चुअल कहानी पे बेस्ड है, जहाँ से इंस्पायर हुआ है और इंडो पाक बॉर्डर को लेकर के उस तरफ क्या होता है, इस तरफ क्या होता है, हमारे कुछ कैदी, हमारे कुछ जवान उस तरफ कैद हुए हैं, उनकी कहानी के ऊपर ये कहानी निर्भर है।
इस टीम के साथ आप पहले भी काम कर चुके हैं।
जी हाँ।
तो कैसा एक्सपीरियंस आप एक्सपेक्ट करते हैं?
गौरंग एक बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोड्यूसर है और उनके साथ जब मैंने आंखें बनाई थी तो हमें बहुत आनंद मिला और बहुत ही अच्छे तरीके से उन्होंने फिल्म प्रोड्यूस की और बहुत ही अद्भुत और एक यूनिक किस्म की कहानी थी और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि ये कहानी भी उतनी ही यूनिक और अद्भुत होगी।
Sanjay, tell us about your
I signed this film because I love my friends, my brothers. Only work with friends and brothers, and it's a beautiful script, lovely role, and I think he's going to get divorced tonight.
Yes. Okay. I mean, according to the line that went with you seem to be clueless, or rather, you don't know what you're doing. Why so? I mean,
What? What line was that?
a man who doesn't know what he's doing.
He doesn't know what he's doing.
A man who didn't want to help. That's the line.
अच्छा, that's हाँ.
संजय, जिस फिल्म में आप हैं, अमित जी हैं और अक्षय खन्ना है, उस फिल्म में हीरोइन के लिए कोई जगह बची है?
कौन सी हीरोइन मिलेगी मुझे यार?
No, is there any place for an actress in the story?
See, that you have to talk to Milan. That's his script. Or you got to talk to him. But heroine की जगह तो होगी ना, I think. Very good.
Okay, what is the best thing about the script that you like? That you immediately said you have to sign.
It's raw emotional power. It's India-Pakistan again. And we win. India wins. India wins all the time. India will win March 1st.
That's good, Sanjay.
Yeah.
And why did you sign this movie to begin with?
I signed this movie because I really like the script. It's a very tight script and something I haven't done before. And a character which Milan has given me, which the script is offering me, is something that has a lot of meat for me to bite into as an actor. And it's a wonderful role, very good script, and a wonderful cast. I look forward to working with Milan and Gaurang. They're young, they're enthusiastic, they know what they're doing. So everything was just right.
Actually called me just in case he runs into date problems with Dad. I'm available on standby. That's why he's called me up here.
To thank you all very much. Thank you especially to the Taj Lands End for supporting this event and extending their hospitality, especially Mr. Farhat and Mr. Jamal.